To do the last prayer since Islamic agenda is taking over the nations.
We need guns and we need bullets.
America, please stand for us.
I know you can. You have the power. You have the ability to do it. Please, get this done. I am ready to bear arms against Nigeria. Please.
Is this not army green? This is what they use. If they will not support us, please clear them away.
You know, when you see something that you just can't get out of your mind and it comes back later and it comes back later, it's like you got to do something. Do whatever you can to help these people. Because what you just saw, what you just heard is affecting us all. It's affecting the world. And as we see this horrific display of what's going on in Nigeria with the Boko Haram killing thousands of Christians every year, 12 a day. That's a lot. 12 a day. And you hear the Nigerians crying out, the Nigerian Christians crying out, help us. Somebody help us. Our government's not doing anything. The police aren't doing anything. I saw this video and I'm going to watch it with you. And I'd like to get your response on that because it seems who really bears the brunt of the religious violence in the world? An age where global conflicts rage and extremism festers. It festers in the shadows, and the religious identity way too often, becomes a death sentence. And there's times when we overreact on certain things, but I don't think I am on this, and I don't know if you think I am, but that's why I'd like you to join me in watching this, where the Nigerian pastor is crying out for help. So let's take a look at this together so I can get your views and your opinions and your comments down below on this. Let's take a look.
America, please stand for us. We are dying. America, I'm begging. Save our life. Look at this one. Let's use them. Please, why allowed us to survive? Please, send your men to come and save us. Because they have already finished the man to finish us. Also, we have nobody. Only God in heaven can stand for us. Please, I'm begging you, United Nations, your silence is getting worse. Yesterday, one of my colleagues, Reverend, was slaughtered with his wife and his children. And I'm right here, look at women. Immediately they were communicating after the Fulani herdsmen have really burning down 2 villages. Then the soldiers came in, trying to cause confusion. And who are these army men that are using machine motorcycles? What they get the shoots. God will stand for us. We have nobody. Everybody, we are now ready to do the last prayer since Islamic agenda is taking over the nations. Now live at the police station in Barkiladi. Look at those at the IDPs. We have nobody to stand, and we are the survivor. Now more IDPs are being added. Where did they want to go? They have already signed our land, has been relocated to them. They have signed our villages, have been relocated to Fulani husband, and nobody is talking. Even my colleagues, reverends, are keeping quiet. Women are dying every day. Men are dying. What do you want us to do? Please, I'm begging you, congressmen of London, please, stand for the helpless. They have nobody. Burutai, I know you are a friend of mine in Facebook.
I mean, just sitting back and watching that and hearing it and seeing what's going on in Nigeria. They don't want America in there. They don't want France in there. They don't want the UK. They don't want the West in there. The people of Nigeria have spoken. That's the part that makes it really hard. That they've spoken to get rid of the West, kick out. I mean, Mali just kicked out who was their closest neighbor, and Burkina Faso just kicked out the West. Mali kicked out the United States. Burkina Faso kicked out France. And now we're seeing an uptick since that of all the terrorists just having, a free realm in this place, and they're targeting the Christian community. We've seen terrorists all over the world targeting everybody but themselves, and they believe in whatever they believe in they're cleansing the world of people who don't believe how they do. And as Christians, it's our job to stand up for each other. And I'm saying this as a Christian, and also speaking to those that may be not Christians, but are peaceful religion, standing up against any sort of violence or terrorism against religious views. But after seeing this, I'm like, wow. And you go on to X or YouTube or whatever, and you see all of these things taking place everywhere in this region, just day after day after day, new ones up every day, sometimes two new ones up a day. And you wonder, what can we do? I know there's an Open Doors that funds these, that goes around and supports these people and gives them food and stuff like that. I'll put a link to that down below because that's really all I know what to do. And it doesn't intrude on their government, which I believe their government in Nigeria, if anybody ever knows this, I think a lot of people do, that it's corrupt. It's a corrupt system down there. It has been ever since. I mean, there's never going to be a corrupt government that's going to succeed. And this is one of the biggest signs of corrupt politics. And until that's fixed, there's nothing that anybody's going to be able to do other than, well, as they're saying, do you go in and help them out military-wise? Or would that be accusing the United States of butting in their business where they don't belong in? So it's kind of a catch-22 here. But if there's anything that we can do in America to help bring this to an end, let me know down below. If you got anybody out there who's got a solution on this, we need to get this fixed in a way that everybody can agree with before it gets out of hand, which actually it already is. If we were to go over the stats on this,